Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Check out my shirts. Oh, see. My wife made them for me. She's awesome. I got this one and a whole bunch more. I'm gonna showcase them over the next few weeks. So pay close attention to them. I'm doing a movie review of the movie Unforgiven. Unforgiven came out in 1992, and it's not the stereotypical Western, but it is a prototypical Western, if that makes any sense. It's a drama, it's a Western, it's got good guys versus bad guys. It deals with a lot of moral conundrums. Um, the, the, the main problem that people had with this is they said that it moves slowly, but it's a Western. I mean, most Westerns do move slowly, at least the good ones do. There's a big shootout at the end that is just wonderful, and it's indicative of gunfights in the Old West. Not the ones you see on screen, but the ones that happened in real life. On the big screen, it's a whole bunch of people versus a whole bunch of people. In this one, it's one guy versus a room full of people. So it's like a slugfest in a closet. It's ridiculous. It's a wonderful scene. You got to see it. The plot here is there's a retired Old West outlaw and gunslinger named William Money. He reluctantly takes on one last job to earn money for his family. And the William Money is played by Clint Eastwood. This is one of his later roles. And one of his better ones, if you ask me. He's joined by his old partner Ned Logan, played by Morgan Freeman, and a young man named the Schofield Kid. The film culminates in a gunfight in the town of Big Whiskey. And the plot centers around a bounty offered by a prostitute for revenge against someone who cut her. And, you know, it's indicative of the kind of things that did actually happen in the Old West, but you don't see usually that kind of thing on the big screen. Usually a bounty is offered by somebody who can actually afford it, like, you know, Wells Fargo or one of the big name banks or something like that, or even the federal government. Big rancher, you know, somebody who can actually afford it, that kind of thing. But not so here. And of course, the people who come to try to collect on this bounty are deemed less than upstanding, for lack of a better word. The cast here it's an all-star cast. You got Clint Eastwood playing William Money in the lead role. You got Morgan Freeman playing his partner Ned Logan. You got Gene Hackman playing the sheriff of Big Whiskey. His name is Bill Daggett. They call him Little Bill. James Woolvett plays the Schofield Kid, their third partner in the group. Saul Rubinek plays W.W. Beauchamp. And Richard Harris plays English Bob. Richard Harris is in this movie, but they could have gotten away with just about anybody else playing that role. This role was pretty much wasted on him. He's such a great actor, and in this movie he was just a punching bag. You gotta see it to understand what I mean. But the standouts in this are Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, I say this a lot about him in a lot of the movies that he's in. He plays well off of another actor, and he does it well here as well. And Morgan Freeman is a great actor. I'm not mincing words there. He could do anything. But in this, he plays off of another actor. I think he hits a stride playing off of other people as opposed to being the big name star. And you know, because he could do it on his own, but he's better when he plays off of somebody else, if that makes any sense. And the other standout I got to give here is Saul Rubinek. I've seen him in a number of other things. He guest starred in several Star Trek episodes. He played in he was in the pilot episode of Leverage. He played the bad guy. He was in a movie recently called The Hunters. the Hunters, I think it was, about Nazi hunters. And he's such a great actor. He does everything well. But in this, he plays a sensationalist slash writer. He wants to write a big sensational book about a gunfighter. And he comes into town with this guy, English Bob, played by Richard Harris. But then he kind of flits over to Sheriff Daggett, Little Bill Daggett. And he's the kind of guy looking for the bigger, better deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say he's a weasel, but that's what he kind of comes across as. And Saul Rubinek is such a great actor; he plays it well. So, you know, if you have not seen this movie, I really, really recommend it. There's nothing bad about it. There's some content that's not exactly for kids, but it is a Western, and it's a true to life Western. So, you know, you gotta expect that. But as far as the movie itself, you gotta see it. It's really good. The movie is Unforgiven from 1992. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.